Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are here again. Talking about Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
Just a little quick review of the last two episodes, episode 5 and 6.
Yeah, and if you have not, I think we started it off doing episode 4 about the OG situation.
Right.
Go back and watch that video. And you guys are kind of know like where the opinions are coming from, stemming around these last two episodes.
Right.
So, coming in with episode 5, they really was just everybody was reeling from episode 4, basically about the OG situation and her bringing out about Thomas not being Byron's biological son. And how Christian kind of snapped off of that, and everybody felt like she used that as ammunition within her animosity towards Christian.
Is Thomas's real dad.
What?
Wow. Yeah. You've been borrowing from her.
And you're bitch. Now what? Now what? This Malaysia.
You're disgusting.
You gotta stop.
Kristen.
No.
Parents of a blended family, and you shouldn't be. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying that they were bad grandparents when they weren't.
OG
For telling her that in the first place.
So you think Cece told
She
her?
just told me Cece told her.
Oh hell.
No. What you're not gonna do is let her win.
This whole time, I felt like OG had the battery in Cece's back, and Cece was at home with puppet strings and had OG dancing, and she didn't even know. If you wanted to make this a moment, Cece, you should have made it a moment. You shouldn't have used another woman that you knew did not care for me to do your dirty work.
And so this,
Cece.
no,
Kristen. Had
Because
animosity
OG
towards Cece.
OG has animosity towards Christian.
Yeah.
So the beginning of episode 5 was basically everybody talking about how they felt how Malaysia's event went, and giving their opinions about how they felt like she should have never did it. She used it as ammunition instead of just, vaguely saying it.
Which she did.
She did.
But
and
who cares? Like, who
I
really
didn't care.
cares? And while y'all sitting up there talking about Cece, how are you gonna feel when you all get married and realize that none of his children is there?
I felt just like what she said. I don't really care. I felt exactly how she felt. So Tammy had a brunch for all of the ladies, and everybody came besides Jen, which I don't even know if Jen was invited.
And Evelyn, because y'all know Evelyn and Tammy do not gel at all.
Right. So they get into the brunch, and Tammy was basically, she initially had the brunch so people could really understand OG and get a chance to know her. But hell, when they got in, it was all about Christian and Cece. They had an argument about the same thing. Mind you guys, we're in episode 5 of this season, and they still talking about the same thing from last season. Like, why are we still on this at this point?
Kristen, if you were so mad, why have you not went to your father-in-law? Like, even Malaysia step into her cousin, your father-in-law. Like, come on, if Malaysia can get up with him and try to figure out what's going on, why is OG saying that, saying this and saying that, and saying that you gave her the okay for it.
So I'm meeting up with Byron today to get some answers. I want to see if he gave OG the go-ahead to leak the family secret.
Okay, so listen, I'm finna come over here and act like I know what I'm doing. It's been a while.
I kept hearing Cece say, Byron said it's okay. Byron said it's okay. So I want to see Byron to his face and see if he says it's okay.
You could have reached out to him as well. And I feel like you don't want to. You just want to have an issue with Cece, and that's not the case.
No, she want to have a storyline.
I wish y'all figure it out because it's ridiculous.
Baby girl, and I think I told you this in our last review, Christian, you do not have a storyline.
At all.
And I'm getting to the point to where I'm a little upset that you keep using this as your storyline. Get over it, honey.
Please.
Like you said, y'all stay up the street from each other. Walk your stroller up the street and go take your child to see his grandfather. If he ain't reaching out to you and you really want them to have some type of a bond, take your ass over there.
Please.
Okay? Because this animosity towards CC is getting on my nerves. You mad at the wrong person, honey.
Right. She ain't even a part of the family, but y'all so concerned about the family decisions and the family dynamics with her being involved. She's not a part of the family.
Yeah.
So why does she have to come in and fix something that is nothing to fix?
It's
She's
nothing
just
to fix.
an addition to the family.
Right.
She's being married in. It's not her job to come bring y'all together and come together and do all that. Who cares? Y'all grown as fuck. I think y'all all over 30.
Like, she's not the cause.
She's not the cause
of your stepfather not being involved in your child's life. She's not the cause. No. And if you feel like she can do a little bit more, then so can you.
Yeah, you really could. Because like I said, if Malaysia can go see him, you can go see your father-in-law. So miss me with all of that
crying
this and blah.
CC, you the cause, and you can do more, and you should tell him this, and you should do. No, she shouldn't have to do that. Whether it's with Thomas or the sister, which I can't even remember her name because she stepped in out of nowhere in the last episode.
I don't even know what the point of her cameo was.
Baby girl, support your daddy. And leave it at that.
Thank you.
And if you got an issue with CC, go directly to him, because Malaysia pulling you into the drama was really not. We didn't really want to see it. You feel me? Like, you've been doing good thus far with your daddy and his wife. I heard. I mean, from what they said, you used to work for her, so you obviously fine with it. Okay, don't go jumping on a bandwagon with Christian because she got an issue. Either way, episode 5 mainly centered around that brunch, and it was supposed to be for OG, and y'all got up in there and made it about y'all once again.
CC, I think that you say a lot of things. CC! Let me say something to you really quickly. It's not supposed to be any animosity or like a rigged moment. This ain't no Maury Povich type. It's okay to spill, you know, like little tea, but real family secrets that are supposed to be close to the vest, that people are really going to be affected by. It could disrupt the family dynamic. That's some that maybe you should keep to yourself.
I get you, but this whole big to-do of, oh, it's this big family secret. It's not a big family secret. It's not a huge deal, and because of the way OG delivered it, it made it look worse than it sounded like at the conversation of our dinner.
Cece, I think OG was able to throw out several things that she said you told her. The Thomas part, she knew it was going to be a jab. That's why she used it in that moment. So therefore, it's kind of strange that you don't know.
The one conversation I had with her about that, which I thought at the time was harmless, he was sitting right there, we were all together.
But it sounds terrible. It's not anyone's to share, especially if it can be used in a negative way. I've been in this family for 10 years. I've never, ever in my life had an issue with Byron. Never. So this talked about him behind his back.
When
like,
you say that,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
like blaming me.
Every argument that our family has had, you have started.
Oh, girl, please, bye. I am done. You know what, Kristen? Let me tell you, you know what? This is the last time you're going to see me, okay? So good.
So they really never came to a resolution as far as whether they're gonna, squash it and move forward. Because Cece said what she said, and I stand by it, and I'm pretty sure she does too. She meant what she fucking said. She don't give a fuck whether the kids there or not, as long as Byron is happy.
Exactly.
And I'm here for you, sister girl.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the happiest time of her life, preparing for to get married. And
She
y'all
ain't got
sitting over there
time
want to do all of that.
To be arguing with his fucking kids.
I cannot. And what she do? She went right on ahead and had her bridal
party.
Yeah, her little bridal party.
Going into episode 6.
Was that in episode 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Going into episode 6, the first scene leads off with Malaysia going to is it Byron? Going to Byron about it, and she basically was like, "Hey, this OG brought up the fact that Thomas was not your biological son." And I just want to know if you told her. He flat out said, yeah, I mentioned it at dinner. It was no problem.
It's no secret.
And she was like, well, did you give her that information to use it towards, to use it as ammunition towards Christian?
Because I don't really know what to do anymore. I just want to know why OG feels like she can weaponize the fact that Byron is not Thomas's biological father. We went to a skincare party and OG goes, "You're fake, your whole life is fake, Miss." And we were like, "Are you kidding me?" And she was like, "Yes, because Thomas ain't Byron's real son." And for her to like out him, what if he's not saying it to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, but like,
right. Well, your family, most of our family knows.
OG is now saying that you told her.
It came up at dinner with me and OG and CC and Kwame, but that's not a big deal. I mean, it really isn't. You know, I raised him since he was 1.5 years old. That's my son.
Did you tell OG that it was okay to use it against Kristen?
No. I said it was okay. I didn't say, yeah, go ahead and say it.
Well, she's making it like you said, yeah, go tell him.
I thought that was a stupid question.
Girl, why would he even do that? That's stupid.
I thought that question was so stupid because, I mean, seriously, some people do give information along hoping they pass it on to whoever they were talking
Maybe
about.
She felt like that because that's what Jen did to her.
I'm still mad at Jen because I was trying to be a friend to a person that I thought was a friend, but she was using me to try to take Evelyn down. She put me in the middle of some that I had nothing to do with. And she did it on purpose.
And I was just thinking that, like, maybe because Jen did it to you, you thought that was the case, but
that man ain't got time.
He is too old. He is too old to be acting like that. And quite frankly, because it is,
he don't want no drama.
Why are you going to Malaysia? Why are you so invested? Why are you so mad? I'm starting to get irritated because I'm like, damn, Malaysia more into it than everybody else. Like, she getting more meetings out of everybody than Kristen, Cece, and Thomas. I don't get it, Malaysia. I kind of wish you would just sit down
and talk about you.
Oh yeah, your wig line or whatever you're doing. Just talk about it. We don't know nothing you're doing other than the fact that you're so upset that it seems like your family's breaking apart.
Your kids, your dating life.
I am over it.
Your businesses.
We didn't even know this was your family until this season.
Tell me what you're doing about you, girl. Because I'm getting fed up with you keep putting your nose in everybody else's business. Just go and support that man because he's obviously happy. And you saw that when you went to their first, engagement party.
Yeah, when you went to the engagement party.
When you went to the engagement party, you saw how happy he was, but then all of a sudden you just so sad because you didn't see no other family members there for him.
It's only CC family.
If he wanted other people from the family there, he'd have invited them.
Thank
you. And if he did invite them and they didn't show up, that's their business. At the end of the day, as long as you were there to support that man, that's all that matters. Unfortunately, Cece's people came through and his didn't. But you were there. You were that one person or maybe one out of the few that was there. And that's all that should matter. Mm-hmm. But soon as fucking OG walk in, let me go and talk to her about this because I spoke to Byron and he said he didn't give you that information to use towards Christian. Of course not. We know that.
Yeah, he just told her what it is, and we know that she maliciously in that moment tried to attack her.
Right.
That was all of OG.
We know that, and I'm thinking you know that too. But now you want to cause a scene. You want to have something to say. But
wrong place, wrong time, honey.
Girl, go catch your flight.
I was there. I was front row center. I seen your demeanor. I seen your delivery. I seen the satisfaction that was on your face. You used it as a weapon to hurt this woman, and you did it on purpose. But we'll talk about it in a later note. I got a flight. Okay.
That's what you said. Go catch it.
Go catch your flight.
And then the shit that pissed me off is you want to get into it, but I just want to let you know this, but we're not going to get into it because I got to go catch a flight. Well, what was the point of you bringing it up? What was the point of you bringing it up if you got to go catch a flight? You just want to make someone aware of how you feel, but don't give them the option to say how they feel about it because you got to go catch a flight?
I'm going to be honest with you. When OG walked in and she was already talking to Jackie about it, as soon as I seen the scene where OG was gonna walk in, I got on my phone because I really don't give a fuck how you feel, Malaysia, about OG and the information that you got from Byron. At the end of the day, he already told you. He said it in front of her and didn't give a fuck if she knew or not, which means exactly like CC said, it was no secret.
It was no secret because he discloses it to whoever he feels like he should disclose it to.
And you feel like because CC wasn't around, you felt that if you brought that to OG, that it was gonna give her the fact to say, okay, well, you know, CC's not around, let me tell the real truth. That's what you're trying to get out of OG, but at the end of the day, he already said it was no big deal. It was not a secret, in which CC told y'all that in episode 4, that it's not a secret. So please stop acting like this girl told OG about this stuff just to get back at Christian. She does not have no problem with Christian, as she said. It was just that Christian started hanging out with the other ladies in the group. And she needed something to be mad about at CC, and this is what she used. Y'all, please get over this and start showing us something else, because I'm telling you, if I see you bitches in the next season, I don't think I'm gonna be watching. Now, if Tammy is on there, which I doubt that she's gonna be on next season, I'll watch it only because Tammy is on there, and I want to give her the ratings and the views that she needs to keep on making her coin.
I like Tammy, and I'm so happy. Like, Tammy fly.
Tammy is fly.
And she got a shoe line coming out. I was like, oh, when it
I
came out,
seen it a couple of weeks on Instagram.
Have you seen it? Is it actually out now?
It's out. I seen it a couple of weeks when she posted it on Instagram. But so another scene from episode 6, she invited OG out to the shoe place where her shoes are being sold with the person that she's in business with. And so OG comes in, she's like, yeah, I ain't really want to talk about all that shit that happened at the dinner. I just wanted her to see my shoes and obviously buy some. I'm like, Tammy, come through with the fucking realness. And you know OG gonna spend the money because she got it from that football shit. She got her cake. She has something going for herself. She's not only just waiting on her dude to propose to her, but she has something going at the end of the day. She has a storyline, and she doesn't need all the extra drama that y'all bringing and that y'all want to create.
She really don't, and she's all for it. OG is loyal, so as long as she has some type of loyalty towards you, she's definitely gonna come out and support. And she's definitely gonna stand firm in whatever she feels with you in her loyalty. She's gonna stand up for you if she feels like she should. So I do like OG in that aspect. However, OG, you know, you did do that maliciously. It wasn't what you said, it was the intent behind it that made it like, okay, OG, you know you need to sit down. But ultimately, she's pretty loyal.
She is.
And I do like her loyalty towards everybody else.
Yeah.
Let's see. On to another situation.
Another scene that they had in episode 6 was Tammy's reveal.
On a lot of new ventures this year, and a lot of things are changing in my life. And you guys know I've fallen in love. You guys know Reggie's been a part of my life. So I wanted you guys to share in this moment with us.
Tammy, girl, you have made so much progress over the years that I've seen you on television.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you're not really into all the drama no more. You popping in and you popping out. And you being selective about the bitches that you doing scenes with.
And I'm happy Shawnee lets you do that. Because you got some, I feel like if you would have been up under the Love and Hip Hop umbrella, they'd have tried to sneak like
push other people into your scenes, knowing that you
don't want to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy that Shawnee takes that into consideration. Like, she knows she's still able to convey a message without putting you all in a certain situation. Mm-hmm. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
And she did decide to do the reveal. Like, Tammy been married for almost a year.
It's coming up on a year in August 2018. She's been married for almost a whole year now, 11 months. Go, Tammy.
Go, Tammy.
You kept that a secret for a while.
How the hell did you do it?
We just found out this month.
I don't think it was last month.
Was it?
I think it was. It was.
I think it was the beginning of July. We all found out.
Either way, you've been married since last year, 2018, and we ain't find out until this year.
Yeah.
So that was some good secrecy. However,
yes,
you should have told Jackie.
Girl, you should have told Jackie, girl.
You know how excited she was. Like, going through the plans, trying to make sure it's special for you. Like, she genuinely cared. And you could see that when you revealed. And she's looking, she was like, hold up. That say last year.
Wait. It says 18. Oh my God, you lying. Oh, I'm gonna call you a bitch right now. Mother.
Hold on, what's going on?
Oh yeah, Jackie was so hurt.
She was so hurt.
I think she was also hurt by the fact that Tammy called her fake. Remember how Tammy called her fake?
Jackie was there. Who do you feel is right and who do you feel is wrong? I don't feel there's a right and a wrong. I feel like both of them was. I feel like you said, OG, I don't feel you're wrong. Kristen's wrong. There was a room full of people. Everybody's wrong. No, I said neither one of you because both of y'all is doing the that's wrong in this.
Had I been at the event, I would have absolutely made it known that it is not cool for 5 to 7 people to gang up on one person.
Do you feel I should have done anything more than I did? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell the truth.
Yes.
Okay. OG! Jackie fake. I'm not a fake to anything.
Tammy calling me a fake? Where the have you been, Miss MIA?
Y'all better quit playing with me or we gonna smoke a mother joint.
You are too concerned with being in the clique than doing what's right.
I've been asleep, but I'm woke now. Thank you, Tammy.
Said that Jackie didn't have OG's back when they were in the at Malaysia's event, and she felt like other people should have stepped up for OG, while Shawnee, Evelyn, and the new girl.
I don't even know.
I forget your name. I'm not being funny, but the new girl
from New York, Evelyn's friend.
That all of them attacked OG, like giving her grief about it, and Tammy felt that Jackie and Cece should have had her back, which was why the whole brunch even started in the first place. So yeah, Jackie was a little upset about Tammy calling her fake because of that. And to be honest, I was a little bit too. Like, Jackie did the right thing. Stay the fuck out of it, because she just really got her situation back together with Evelyn and Shawnee and trying to stay out of drama this season. So Jackie did the right thing. And like I said, she was a little bit hurt at the reveal party. She was like, wait, it said 2018. Like, y'all been married and I was not involved. And she cried, y'all. She was like hurt, but she was super excited. It was so genuine. You could see.
She was, and that kind of just like, I don't know, I kind of got a little teary-eyed because I was like, I can tell you genuinely care and that you're so happy for her, but the fact that she did not, Phoebe, that's her name.
Oh, Phoebe, yes. Phoebe was in on the OG shame as well. And it was just like, girl, I know, you got loyalty to Evelyn, but at the end of the day, kind of step back and really just watch everything right now and form your own opinions and not based off of what Evelyn said. I know y'all came in saying that Evelyn told you about the girls, but she's giving you the opportunity to form your own opinions about them. But I do think you're very biased in the situation because you never even really gave OG a chance. Now, mind you, she did say the shit about, do you have a gag order?
But I mean,
but I don't think that was her like coming at you. I think you just really trying to reach. And ain't really too much reaching you can do with that because OG is a fucking beast.
Yeah, OG gonna say what she wanna say, and ultimately you know the circle that you're in. You're dealing with celebrities, you're reality stars. So on your first time meeting a group of girls and you're so willing to and you're so willing to answer, giving details or whatever, it's like, damn, girl, you talking a lot. You ain't got no gag order. You ain't got no type like confidentiality within your relationship. I understand you being a grown woman, you can say and do whatever you want to do, but sometimes everybody don't need to know everything, especially when you're just meeting these ladies.
She came in very open.
Yeah, and so I can see why OG looked at you like.
Me too. I can understand why she asked you that.
Yeah,
and that was just like a general question. You feel me? So I think you're reaching. And maybe you reaching for a story, but I mean, hey, you got your own little music stuff and everything going on.
But she mad. Why you talking about OG? Like, you had a good 16 bars about OG in one of your damn songs because she asked you if you had a gag order.
You did seem like you was a little
talking about, I don't fuck with no hoes with the fake clothes.
Then she went and threw Evelyn under the bus in this episode 6. She went and threw Evelyn under the bus like, yeah, Evelyn told me that she had her friend check you out and that shirt was not vintage Gucci.
First of all, you petty as hell, Evelyn. We ain't even got to you yet, Evelyn. Like, trust and believe, we're gonna get to you. But Evelyn, that was petty as fuck. Why did you do that?
Why would you have your friend check into a shirt that somebody said was vintage?
Like you saw her on social media and just you ain't got nothing else better to do.
Girl, can you go check out this girl page and see if
that
shirt
real?
Really, it's real?
Oh no, that ain't real. How you know? Cause I've been working there for over 20 years. Girl, bye.
Why you so
bye?
Mad? Are you still mad about her outing the timing situation? Like that shouldn't have gave you the ammunition to go and do that. Either way, that was real petty for you to be your fucking age. But I guess y'all need to have ammunition throughout the show to throw at each other. So I can see why you did what you did. If it's gonna get you the ratings and the camera time that you need so you can have something to talk about. But okay. Anyway, Phoebe then went and said, yeah, so Evelyn had her friend do this or whatever, and I decided to make a song off of it. So you talking about you don't fuck with the bitches that wear fake clothes. Oh, yeah. So?
What's fake clothes?
Ain't nothing fake. Everything has a label. Everybody got their own label. And even if it slightly resembles a Gucci, like one of the top name brands, you think it's fake because it's not that name brand. It has a name. Whether it's, high profile or not, it has a name. So nothing is fake.
It's not fake.
Even with the Ralph Lauren, and then you got the U.S.
Assassin. Is it Assassination Polo or Assassin Polo? Y'all
Either
know the kind
way,
that you can get from City Trends.
USASN Polo. That's a brand, and it's
maybe not a high end brand.
Similarity.
Yeah.
Similarly.
What? I don't know. They're similar.
They're similar. They are very similar. The logo, the whole nine. But that's still a brand. So I need you and Evelyn to go read a book or something.
Calm down. Because I know y'all get Fashion Nova clothes. Is Fashion Nova fake?
Everybody wearing Fashion Nova. Is that fake?
Is Fashion Nova now considered one of those high-end brands?
No, because it's still affordable.
Just saying. Let me know.
And as much money as y'all saying that y'all got because you able to wear these high-end name brands, you should look at Fashion Nova like it's not something that you would wear. But you guys are wearing it and you're promoting it on your page.
Exactly.
Because you're making money.
Exactly. I don't never really see Shani. Truthfully, I see Tammy in more high-end stuff than anybody else. But I think Shani dresses real nice, and I don't always see a brand on her. It's just like Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. I bet you she wear her clothing items in her clothing store, but you probably won't see a Chanel tag on there or shit. Or a Chanel tag or anything like that on there. So I don't see what the issue is.
Yeah, and I like even T.I. He wears his brand of Cool all of the time.
He still got that?
Yes, they sell it in stores like all of the shoe stores like Hibbits and City Gear and all of that. His brand it sells and it actually looks good and he wears that a lot.
It's all about an opinion.
It's what you make it.
As long as it looks good. Now, y'all didn't talk about her styling because we can all say that OG got a couple questionable looks out there. But
she got questionable looks, but I'm pretty sure
her...
she spent a pretty penny on those items. She might have not put them together right.
But it's okay, OG. I understand. Sometimes
some of it be cute.
Little...
Like, I might not like your shirt, but I like your pants,
right?
Or your skirt,
right.
Or I love those shoes.
It's okay. We get your personality. We know what type of person you are. So it's like we know OG is gonna come with something that have us like, okay, girl.
She grown from last season though with the hair.
She did.
You've been doing good. I can tell you switched up, or maybe your stylist like upped up their game. Either way, so that basically was the end of season 6, and episode 6, where after Tammy's party, she talked to Jackie. She apologized to Jackie for not involving her, and she let everybody know that she's going to do a wedding ceremony,
right? A big reception
that everybody can be involved in. And like she said, she's still going to be selective as to who should come, and I agree.
Right.
And that's really it.
Oh wait, the girls went to San Diego. It's the start of the girls.
It's the start of the next episode.
And pretty much, really, what it was them capturing their convos on their way to San Diego. Mind you, OG said some real shit. She was like, she was like, some conversations warrant an ass whooping because you can't talk to certain folks. That's some real shit.
That was true.
And I feel like, let's just go ahead and get into this Evelyn situation. Evelyn, you need to grow the fuck up. Like, grow up. Calm down. It's not that serious. Like, I really kind of don't even want to talk on it because I saw a preview of next episode, and I know you asked Jen again if she said something about your daughter, and if it comes out that she said something about her daughter, I'm gonna be reneging this whole comment because it's like, Jen, why you ain't say nothing in Amsterdam when the shit first came up? But it's like, come on, if Shani gets a letter talking about, oh, I apologize and blah blah blah, why do you expect to get a letter? You weren't sitting there. If anything, you sat up there and said, oh, so your mama died, so you turned into an asshole. At least Shani wouldn't comforted her. Like, she's still looking out for her. And real shit, true shit, Shani the one signing the checks. So who am I gonna make up with more? The one signing these checks
or the friend?
I understand y'all got an almost 20-year friendship, but
Jen is not in the least bit worried because she knows she said whatever she said about your daughter, and that was already established in the last season. If Shani said it and Malaysia said it, and I'm pretty sure whoever else said it, she said it.
It was said.
So why you even gonna ask her again? Like, if you already feel like you know she said it, and you know your friend when they lying, just be done with it. Stop holding the grudges. Hey, I just don't rock with you like that.
Go.
But be cordial and leave it at that. Like, y'all too old for it. Right. And at this point, Evelyn, I'm like, are you only here for the drama of the show? Because if so, I don't really want to see you do that no more. Like, I've seen what you can do, what you're capable of, how much you can turn up. I've seen that already in the many years that I've been watching Basketball Wives. Like, I want to see Evelyn. Like, even when you came in last season with the is it in vitro shots or something that you were taking, that was great. Come in with the things that you are doing.
That little oil thing she doing because she had a joint issue or whatever. Talk more about that.
Talk more about that.
Like, come on. A lot of people are interested in the CBD.
Yes.
So talk more about that and let them know. Like, I feel like you're really reaching with this Jen situation because Tammy refused to be in any scenes with you. So you can't have a beef with somebody who don't want to be involved.
You want to have some type of a drama around you.
And you making Phoebe a part of that bullshit. Like, Phoebe is really starting to turn me off, especially with this OG situation. Girl, calm down. And you and Evelyn, calm down. Y'all acting petty as hell. It's not that serious. Y'all need to go find y'all something to do.
So Jen then pull up to the house. This is close to the end of the episode. It's a couple of minutes before it's supposed to end. They pull up to the house and Evelyn ass standing at the door with the door cracked, just listening.
grown woman would have stepped out the house.
Hey y'all.
I'm petty today.
Very
How you doing?
Today. Y'all ain't coming up in this motherfucker. You going in the back
Go
house.
to the guest house.
But what's up? You know,
like, why was you at the door?
Girl.
But you got so much to say when she's not around, or when y'all doing y'all whole confessional situation. But that was your point, to step outside the house. Ain't nobody saying you gotta fight them, because as grown women, you should be able to control your emotions. If you were able to control your emotions when they came in the house and you were still sitting there, you could have went out there, because she was not the only one out there. Jackie was out there.
Jackie was still out.
So Shawnee went out there, so you could have, hey y'all, and came right back in. That was some weak shit.
Girl, y'all, she was standing at the door listening. And then Jackie comes in and whatever before everybody else comes in, and she's making faces like literally. You know,
it's
literally
so childish.
Making faces as this woman is talking. She imitated Jen as well about how Jen speaks.
Childish.
Girl, stop.
Childish.
Girl.
Childish.
Down. Pipe down. What are you doing?
And then they say, because Jackie asked Jen on the way to San Diego, would you be willing to have a one-on-one conversation? Well, would you be willing to have a conversation with Evelyn? And Jen was like, yeah, without all of the outside sources. And Evelyn was like, nah, she not with it, because you had all of this time to have this conversation. You ain't make that effort. Now, I mean, I can understand, Evelyn, if you really feeling as tight as you're feeling, and you feel like she should have came to you. Y'all did have ample time, because that was last season to this season. Yeah, she could have approached you, and
also in any one of the first 5 episodes, they could have had a conversation.
Yeah, y'all could have had that conversation, but at this point, you don't want to. So to me, if you don't want to, you need to stop fucking talking about it, because you don't want to do anything to get over this. Like, if you don't have a one-on-one, how you expect to get an apology? If you want one so bad, you just want her to come out and say, hey, I'm sorry. Then you're going to be like, oh, no, that's not genuine. No, y'all have to have that conversation.
You want me to post it on my page?
That's what you want. Y'all
or
want
you really want me to write an apology on a card? Which one do you want? Because I'm pretty sure Jen will give it to you.
I mean, at this point, I think she will. She tired of the bullshit. And quite frankly, so are we, because you're doing too much. Who cares? Your daughter living her best life. I follow her on Instagram. She out here doing the most. She ain't worried about Jen giving her no damn apology. She don't care. You the only one who care, and it seems you only really care when you on camera. So,
right,
get over it.
That's the end of episode 6.
Pretty much.
You guys let us know how you feel about episode 5 and episode 6 in the comments below. And also let us know if you would like us to continue the rest of the season, or if you got something else that you guys want us to watch. You can follow me at Quadriga Hogan on Instagram and Facebook.
And me at Hillary_DP on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Yes, so we'll be looking out at the videos, see if you guys are commenting, what you guys want us to talk about next. And if you want us to do a Q&A live, just let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.